Yo, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be talking about 13 new features or changes that we need to see in Bullet Echo. These are the things that we want to see that developers implement into the game to probably take it into the right direction and make the playing experience better. It's been quite a while since I last uploaded, around 3 or 4 days, and that's because I got, some kind of severe flu. I'm not sure if it's COVID because I did not go and test, but I'm feeling better now. I'm no longer sneezing all over the place, and now I can actually make my videos without too much struggle. But if you can still hear there's still something wrong with my voice, I think I'll probably go and test one of these few days. But that's why I've not been uploading. I'm definitely feeling much better than I felt yesterday. Without wasting any time, let's get straight into the video. I'll be starting from feature 13 all the way up to feature number 1. In 13th place we have a good login system. This is something which we have needed in the game from the very start. A safe and efficient way by which players' progress in the game can be saved automatically and continuously across any device that they might use. Let me give an example. Right now, if you start playing the game on iOS, it's literally impossible for you to switch to Android. The reverse is also true. You can't begin playing the game on Android and then later on, for example, if you get an iPad and you want to switch, it's not possible for you to switch from Android to iOS. This is simply because of how the game saves progress. And it's not, in my opinion, it's not an efficient way of saving progress. This is because we continuously see players lose their progress when they lose their phones or when they delete the game accidentally. You don't want to play the game for months and make a lot of progress, unlock a lot of skins, and then just lose your progress just like that. It's not fair to the players. So what we need is a new login system for the game. They could call it Echo ID or Zepto-ID, and all it would need is your email and a password. We see this being done by a lot of other games. There's no reason why it shouldn't be implemented in this game. It would save players a lot of stress, and it would save them from losing their progress very easily. That's feature number 13. I'm sure we all agree on this. Moving on to feature number 12. Feature number 12 is all about the syndicates, and it's divided into 3 points. I'll start with 12.1. Now with 12.1, I would say we need syndicate invites with a player ID. We need a way in which syndicate members or leaders can invite other players to the syndicate using their player IDs. For example, if I wanted you to join my syndicate, I would ask you for your game ID, you would provide the ID, and then I would send you an invite from my syndicate using your ID. That way, it would allow the syndicate to remain closed, and then I could simply just send out invites to players who I need to be in my syndicate. And then 12.2, regarding syndicates again, we need syndicate IDs. This is something which is very common in most games that have this system, clans, syndicates. All those games have clan IDs or syndicate IDs or alliance IDs to allow people to find syndicates, because some people have syndicates which have names that are very hard to find. And then 12.3, we have Syndicate Co-leaders. Right now, the current system that they use is you have only one leader. When the leader goes offline for, 6 days, I'm not sure, a new leader is automatically chosen. And that is not an efficient system. Or even something worse, someone can become very sick and they can't access their phone for 6 days. So in that case, the game automatically chooses a new leader. Let there be up to 4 syndicate co-leaders. If I'm the leader and I, maybe lose my phone or I can't proceed, the co-leaders can carry out the leader's duties. And if I spend like 2 weeks without being online, one of the co-leaders will become a leader. So that's it for the syndicate changes. I'm moving on to feature number 11. It would be interesting if they added voice lines for the heroes. Like when the match begins, the heroes would say some kind of line, in different voices, of course. The voices would vary in depth and bass. Like, let it be interesting. Let us have those, chants and hero sounds that make the game more interactive. That's it for feature number 11. Feature number 10 regards the leagues, the 2-day leagues. You notice that every after a match, there are those red tokens that you collect. Now those red tokens go towards your final position in the 2-day leagues. For players who are new to the game, these leagues are very important because they enable them unlock new game modes and heroes. But for players who have played the game for a very long time and already reached the top league, there is no significant reward that they get for those leagues. Only thing they get is a bunch of batteries that are very useless since all hero abilities have been upgraded, and 2 nuts, I think. The rewards should be changed for as long as you reach the top league. You should now qualify for a new type of reward. It could be, more nuts. It could be, a bit more bucks that would give people motivation to try and finish in the top 3 places. Especially those people who have reached the 10,000 trophies but have no divine heroes. So definitely that is something that needs to be worked on. And then moving on to the 9th feature that we need more options for in-game messages. Right now the only options we have are help, I need it, retreat, turn around. We need more options. We need something like you need it in case someone leaves for you something that they need. A player should be able to set these options in settings just to make communication more effective inside the game. And then moving on to number 8. Now number 8 is more of a visual change. We need more details about the heroes on the hero page, the page that shows each of the heroes. We need more details. We need on top of that damage, health, we need to see the movement speed of the hero so that in case I'm using gears, I can know if I'm using this gear, it will increase the movement speed by this percentage. So I do the math and know. The armor penetration statistics should also be shown on the hero page. I would like to know exactly how much more armor penetration I'm getting with the gears I'm using. It will help people understand better how the gears they equip will affect how they play. And then moving on to number 7, this regards the battle chests and skull chests. These chests all have one issue. Once you have gotten all the 3 victories and it's time to collect a chest, in case you don't collect it and you continue winning games, those extra games you win do not contribute to an extra battle chest or more battle chests. You instead lose all those victories and kills. So we need a system whereby these battle chests can stack up in case you don't collect them. And how it would work, there would be a little circle down that shows the number of battle chests or skull chests that have been stacking up. And when you click, it should bring an option that says collect all. So that's it for number 7. Moving on to number 6, we have the daily login rewards. Users are rewarded for logging in daily and especially for logging in consecutive days. These daily login rewards are actually very, very important because they keep the players active. So that's it for 6. Moving on to number 5, spectating. I would like it to be so that if I'm playing the game and then I get killed by a certain enemy, I can spectate this enemy. I know you can already see what's happening on the battlefield after you die, but that is not the same as spectating. You get, because after you die and you're seeing from above, you can see all the enemies. You can see even the enemies that are invisible, the ghosts, the stalkers. I don't want to be able to see that. I want to be able to see from the perspective of only one person, the person who has killed me. And even when I'm playing and then I kill people, I want them to be able to spectate me. And then there should be an eye showing the number of spectators, that are watching me. I think this would make the game more interactive. It would allow people to spectate their favorite players or their favorite YouTubers in case they come across them in game, just to see how they play. Yeah, so I think that would be a good idea. And then moving on to number 4, we need a tryout options for skins before buying them. Once a skin is out, there should be an option down there to try out a certain skin. And then this would just simply put you into a practice arena with a bunch of bots, and it would basically just allow you to move around and see what the skin looks like in game before you make the decision to buy it. Moving on to number 3, this would actually be one of the best things that they can do for the game. We need to be able to customize our controls. And by customization of controls, I mean we should be able to edit the size of the buttons on the screen, the transparency, changing their positions on the screen. All these things would allow for, a better playing experience. And then moving on to the second feature, we need to be able to create private lobbies. For example, I could create a private lobby for King of the Hill, whereby different players can join the lobby. So I can have like 12 of my friends, we join the lobby and we play a game of King of the Hill. But it would be a private game among me and my friends. Or we could even take it further, we could have a private lobby for Battle Royale, whereby we could have 15 slots. This should be possible for all game modes, even Sabotage. And this would allow like anyone to create, private tournaments, and it would make the game, much more entertaining, much more competitive. This actually excites me, even when I think about it. It's very exciting. That's it for option 2. And then moving on to feature number 1. We need new heroes, and this is very urgent. And let me explain why the game is in an excellent position to add at least 4 new heroes. Currently, there are 5 categories of heroes in the game. We have the shotgun heroes, assault rifle heroes, machine gun heroes, SMG heroes, and the snipers. Each of these categories of heroes has 4 members. You have 4 snipers, 4 assault rifle heroes, 4 shotgun heroes. You have 4 SMGs, but for the machine gun heroes, there are 5. You have Bastion, Bertha, Smog, Leviathan, and Dragoon. So to balance it out, it would make more sense if they added an extra hero to each of the 4 other categories. So there are 4 snipers at the moment. It would be nice if they added an extra sniper. 4 assault rifle heroes as well, they would also add another assault rifle hero. 4 SMGs as well, another SMG hero. And 4 shotgun heroes, another shotgun hero, which would balance the game out to 25 heroes in total. 5 heroes in each category. And obviously these new heroes could come with like 2 brand new abilities that we haven't seen before in the game. This would be probably the best way to add new content to the game. 4 new heroes with maybe 2 new abilities added as well. Yeah, so that's it for my suggestions. Not all these things are easy to add to the game, but if we had some of these things added to the game, it would make the playing experience much better, and it would increase the potential of the game, especially with the idea about private lobbies. It would be amazing for us to have a game that we could play and win, prizes in form of those tournaments. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. If you have any suggestions that should be added to the game that I haven't talked about, feel free to leave them in the comment section, and I'll be able to look at each of them and probably include them in the next video regarding suggestions that we need for the game. Thanks for watching, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
In your own head, all these thoughts you're confronting. We've all been there when you feel like you're nothing. Shut that shit down, crush those thoughts and just trust me.